A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eagles Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for exciting NCCAA women's basketball. Today, the TBC Eagles host the Blue Wave from Florida State College at Jacksonville. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise for our opening prayer? Lord Father, we thank you as always for the talents these young women have received from you, Lord. We pray that everyone on the court will be safe and free from all harm or injury. We ask that you heal those already injured, Father. Lord, our land needs you. We pray, Father, we'll just continue to look to you. And as we head into Christmas, Lord, that we remember to worship you, our Lord and Savior. In your name we pray. Amen. Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Blue Wave from Florida State College at Jacksonville. At point guard, a 5-foot sophomore from Miami, Florida, number 4, Kalia Gator. At guard, a 5'9" freshman from Jacksonville, number 5, Amira Nayani. At guard, a 5'11" freshman from Lake Mary, Florida, number 10, Kyra Frenzy. A 5'7" sophomore from Madrid, Spain, number 14, Lucia Caballero. And a 5'8" freshman from Tallahassee, Florida, number 15, Travonda Jackson. The Blue Wave are led by head coach Diana Couch. And now the starting lineup for your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. At guard, a 5'3" freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, number 0, Lydia Cubis. At guard, a 5'3" freshman from Williston, Florida, number 2, Ranajala Brown. At guard, a 5'5" freshman from Groveland, Florida, number 13, Victoria Broadway. At forward, a 5'10" freshman from Orlando, Florida, number 23, Madeline Tuesday. And at guard, a 5'3" freshman from Thomasville, Georgia, number 10, Layla Harvey. The Eagles are led by head coach Alicia Lewis and assistants Juliana Scott, Jared Lewis, and Michelle Jones. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trinity Baptist College as the TBC Eagles are about to take on crosstown rival Florida State College at Jacksonville for the second time in just a couple of weeks. And the Eagles will look to avenge a 77-66 loss on Jacksonville's south side at FSCJ. I'm Ray Bureau, and you're watching the TBC Eagles Sports Network on YouTube. And the Eagles wearing the gold uniforms going from the left to the right. And we are ready for the jump, and this ball game is about to begin. The Blue Wave in the black road uniforms going from the right to the left across your screen, and we are underway. Eagles are 3-6 coming into today's play. No wins, one loss in NCCAA Division II South Region competition. First shot of the game is up, but did not fall. And the Blue Wave shot an amazing 54% against Trinity Baptist over on the south side back on November 21st. The Blue Wave are 2-8 so far this season and no record in the NJCAA Division II Region 8. Just one other team in that region, that is Palm Beach State. And the shot is good, just ahead of the shot clock buzzer for Kyra Franzi, and the Blue Wave draw first blood. Franzi averages 10.7 points per game. Lydia Cubis with possession on the Trinity Christian Academy logo. As I've said many times, those two schools share all facilities here at Trinity Ministries. 8 on the shot clock. Brown tried to get inside, pulls back, shoots, and scores. Renajala Brown, 8.1 points per game, and she has her family in attendance. And I don't know the young lady's name, but she's wearing a gorgeous Renajala Brown jersey that Renajala's cousin made. Blocked shot just a moment ago with possession is Kalia Gator, 5.9 points per game. We'll tell you more how these two teams have done so far in just a moment, but we have our first foul of the afternoon. That is going against Trinity Baptist's Madeline Tuesday. It's her first foul. And it is the first foul of the afternoon for either team. The Blue Wave average 60 points per game and allow 72.9 through 10. They're shooting 36% as a team, but again, over 54% against the Eagles a couple of weeks ago. From three-point land, 28.6% and 62.3% at the free throw line. Tuesday with the block. And a ball pulled down by the Eagles. Harvey over to Brown. That's for three. It is off the rim. And that's a jump ball. It will be Blue Wave's possession as the Eagles won the opening tip-off. Lydia Cubis tangles up with Amira Nyani. And we have a substitution for the Blue Wave. Gator heads out. And on to the court will be Janae Demet. The Blue Wave are without their leading scorer, Tanaja Brown, who averages 20.4 points per game. And unfortunately for her and the team, she is out due to injury. But a three-pointer by Kyra Franzi makes it a 5-2 ball game. And the Blue Wave hit 5 three-pointers against TBC on the 21st. Franzi scored 16 in that game. Tanaja Brown has been able to play just 5 games for Coach Diana Couch this season. Trinity Baptist coming off that loss, 69-62 to Florida National just 2 nights ago. As Harvey misses with the three, second chance no good, 1 second left. The ball hit the rim that time, so Tuesday's rebound and putback is good. Remember, the ball must hit the rim to reset the shot clock, and Tuesday was able to beat the buzzer. Long pass up front to Jackson. And kicked outside to Caballero. Eagles are shooting 69.3% as a team, or scoring 69.3 points per game, I should say, allowing 67.1, and we have ourselves a whistle. Very likely against the Eagles, and it is. Lydia Cubis called for her first foul. Eagles are shooting 38.4% from three-point range, or at 22.7, and 67.9% at the line. Heartbreaking loss a couple of nights ago as Florida National came from behind, down 16 points in the third quarter to end up with the win. Last game for the Blue Wave was a 72-55 loss to Calhoun Community College on December 2nd. Underhand layup, no good. Tuesday with the rebound. The athletic director of Florida State College of Jacksonville Athletics is Mr. Jerry Thor, who also serves as the SID. Parrish for three off the rim, and rebound Blue Wave. Very quick movement up the court. This is Janae Demmett, who averages 11.5 points per game, and she scored 12 against Trinity Baptist on November 21st. TBC had two players in double digits in that game, Emma Parrish and Ranajala Brown, each with 11. That's for three. It's off the rim and rebounded by Jackson. Travonda Jackson averages 10 points per game. Shot clock at 12. Offensive rebound puts the shot clock back at 20. Good defense by the Eagles, making it difficult to get the shot off, but going inside and beating the buzzer for the second time is Kyra Frazine. I've said Franzi, but F-R-A-Z-I-N-E, Frazine. And she averages 10.7 points per game, and she just made a terrific move to get the basket. That's Layla Harvey in response for the Eagles. Harvey averaging 9.4. She scored 5 on November 21st. That one out of bounds, last touched by Victoria Broadway. So the Blue Wave will get possession after the substitution. That will send Janiyah Alisa onto the court for the first time. 2.9 points per game, did not score on November 21st. The Blue Wave had 5 players in double digits in that game at FSCJ. Those were Kalia Gator and Kyra Frazine, each with 16. And we have ourselves a foul called against Trinity Baptist. That is team foul number 3. And it'll be personal foul number 1 on Emma Parrish. Teams are allowed to commit 4 fouls. After that, it's 2 free throws for the rest of the quarter. 7-6 Blue Wave, and the three-point effort a little bit wide to the left. Nice rebound by Harvey off the glass. She hustles up. Brown lost her footing. Harvey gets around everybody but could not convert. And that was the trouble in the fourth quarter Tuesday night. Eagles were shooting the ball exceptionally well through the first 3, but fourth quarter they just cooled down, and Florida National heated up in that fourth quarter and scored 23 points. 7-6 in favor of the Blue Wave. Two very evenly matched programs out there on the court. Running the baseline and kicking the ball back out. Power move inside. A foul will send Demmett to the line. First free throws of the game. See which Eagle gets called. That's getting called against Victoria Broadway. That is her first and team foul number 4. So the Blue Wave will be in the bonus the rest of the quarter. But first, Janae Demmett is shooting 2. She averages 11.5 points per game. And the first of 2 is up and good. And Demmett on the season at the line. Well, I had that, but a little technical issue. So we'll see if we can get those stats back up. She did hit the first of 2. And here comes number 2, and it is no good and rebounded by Tuesday. 2-point lead for the Blue Wave. And we have ourselves a whistle. This will be the first foul. Second foul called on Madeline Tuesday. It was an offensive foul. That is team foul number 5, but offensive fouls do not draw free throws. Demmett hit 1 for 2 just a moment ago at the line. She entered play today at 60.6%, 20 out of 33. 8-6, the Blue Wave will have possession, and Madeline Tuesday has already picked up a couple of fouls. Head coach Alicia Lewis, her first season leading the helm after Judy Allen spent 11 years coaching the Eagles women's basketball program. I'm Ray Bureau. I am the sports information director, and Coach John D. Jones, the athletic director here at Trinity Baptist College. Juliana Scott, former TBC Eagle All-American, in her 4th season as an assistant coach, and Michelle Jones, who just graduated this past spring after playing 5 seasons with the Eagles. She is now an assistant coach with Coach Lewis. So you're up to date in case you missed any of the action. The Eagles have 1 game remaining before breaking for Christmas. That's going to be an exhibition game at Division I Bethune-Cookman University next Friday night at 6 p.m. down in Daytona Beach. You can go to our schedule page, click on the video listed at that game, and you can watch the Eagles take on a Division I program. The Blue Wave have 3 games remaining before they break for Christmas. After today, they are home against Chesapeake College next Friday, the 15th at 7 p.m. Give you the other 2 in a moment. The shot is good, the short jumper from Kyra Frazine, and she's been all over the court and has already scored 9 points. She has 9 of the 10, in fact. Harvey on the left side finds Tuesday. Caroline Smith makes her way onto the court and makes her way into the basket, her first basket of the day, and she averages 5 points per game and scored 6 against the Blue Wave a couple of weeks ago. That pass goes through the hands of Janiyah Alicia, an unforced error, and a turnover will give the Eagles a chance to tie the score or take the lead. On Saturday the 16th, it's the Blue Wave at the Palm Beach State College Holiday Classic down in Palm Beach State in Lake Worth, Florida, as Smith misses a 3. They will play at 3 p.m. on Saturday and then again at 1 p.m. on Sunday. Saturday's game is against Morton College and Sunday is against Lakeland College. They almost lost the ball but held on. Harvey on guard. Shot clock now hitting 10 right now. Good zone defense by the Eagles. Again, making it difficult. With the Blue Wave, they haven't been phased one bit by the defense. Parrish got a hand on it, knocked it away, and now takes the pass up the left side of the court. Pulls up 4-3 off the rim. And a rebound by Lucia Caballero, who averages 3.5 points per game. She hit 4 3-pointers against the Eagles on November 21st to total her 12 points. Under 3 minutes to go and a 2-point lead for the Blue Wave. Bounce pass inside, and Tuesday gets the block. Finds Parrish up the left side of the court. Parrish to Harvey. She thought about the 3, but was quickly double-teamed. Caroline Smith with the layup. Great pass from Harvey. Give her an assist, and Smith now with 4, and we're tied at 10. That's going to be out of bounds as the ball got away from Janae Demmett. And that'll give the ball back to the Eagles now with a golden opportunity for their first lead of the afternoon. This was an added-on game earlier this week. Coach Lewis and Coach Couch getting together, trying to get one more game before the Eagles head to Daytona Beach. That's Harvey. 3-pointer, no. Eagles have yet to make a 3. Ball almost got away from Demmett, but good job. And now Trinity with an opportunity. Smith will get a jump ball called, and looked like Travonda Jackson got her hands inside, forcing the alternating possession call, and it is Eagles with the arrow. 22 on the shot clock. 2:19 on the game clock, and a bad inbound pass and a steal. Now the Blue Wave have the possession arrow as well, and a 2-point lead as Caballero's on the board for the first time. She averages 3.5. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the first quarter. I want to thank a young man named D'Angelo. Sorry, I don't know his last name, but he took over on camera when he saw the need this afternoon. And speaking of taking over after an unforced error, the Blue Wave will take possession with a 2-point lead with 1:58 left to go. Time you see on the screen, not official. That's inside the gymnasium. And we have ourselves a whistle as the Blue Wave cross midcourt, going to reset the shot clock. That's the reason for the stop. Travonda Jackson, she will inbound. You're watching TBC Eagles on YouTube. I'm Ray Bureau bringing you the action. And again, they're going to reset the shot clock to 27 seconds. I'm going to pause here for just a moment to take care of one minor issue. We'll be right back. And we're back. Nothing big, just a very minor thing to take care of. Want to make sure everything is in order so we can bring you all of today's action. The men's basketball team is in Brunswick this afternoon taking on NAIA Coastal Georgia. Power move inside and a short jumper is off the rim. Tuesday with the rebound. She had 25 rebounds Thursday night, and she draws the foul. And that was called against Kyra Franzine, and that is her first. And if I'm correct, that should be the first team foul, and it is for the Blue Wave. Eagles another chance to tie it or take the lead with a three. Parrish thought about it, put a little too much mustard on it, and it went through the hands of Tuesday and out of bounds. And the Blue Wave will have possession with $1:33 left in the first quarter. 12-10. Both teams have had a couple of errors of their own doing. 20 seconds to shoot and a whistle. And an offensive foul. See who gets called for that. It will be, if I saw that correctly, Jyla Gunsby, number 24. Liam Davis is our official stats keeper this afternoon. He's going to help keep me straight. Granger with a beautiful pass and the basket. No. Traveling violation. Did not go anyway. But Granger with a terrific pass to Brown. Brown moved both feet. Two team fouls for the Blue Wave. 5 for the Eagles. Blue Wave are in the bonus for the next 60 seconds. This is Franzine with possession, guarded by Brown. Shot clock at 12, and fans are screaming for a traveling call that they're not going to get. This is Franzine, guarded by Parrish, and the pass outside to Caballero. Back to Franzine, another shot clock beater. And that's the third time she has scored with the shot clock buzzer ringing with the ball in the air. And a 4-point lead for the Blue Wave. 32 seconds left. Granger with possession outside the arc. Parrish for three. It's wide. Almost got the bounce, but didn't. And Jackson is hustling up the court diagonally and then outside for three. Caballero, it is good. Blue Wave have really put on a show in the last minute or so, scoring 8 in a row. 7 seconds left. Granger double teamed and a block. Chance to get the shot off, but a whistle. And are they going to stop the play and give that, or are they going to say that's the end? We'll see what the officials decide. That is going to be a foul. Amelia Granger will get called for her first. So they called the foul. Let's see if they put any time back on the clock. Jackson at the line. 2 shots with 1 second left. And the first of 2. It is up and it is good. Actually, I may have this wrong. It looks like Janae Demmett. Double check that in a moment. She hit her first. And free throw number 2 is also good. So the Blue Wave, 10 unanswered points in the final minute. And Florida State College at Jacksonville leads 19-10 at the end of 1. We'll be back after this 60-second message from the NCCAA. 19-10 as we get ready to start quarter number 2. And again, the Blue Wave, they just went on a big 9-0 run in the game's final minute, give or take just a little bit. 11 points from Kyra Frazine, 5 from Lucia Caballero, 3 free throws from Janae Demet. That's been all the scoring for the Blue Wave, but it's been enough. Eagles got 4 from Caroline Smith and 2 each from Renajala Brown, Layla Harvey, and Madeline Tuzzi. The arrow is with FSCJ to start the second quarter. Once we come back from Christmas vacation, the Eagles will have 8 games remaining. 5 of them will be on the home court. Most of those games will be in the South region. They've played only 1 so far at Pensacola Christian, the defending national champions. And now they find themselves trailing the Blue Wave 19-10 as we get ready to start quarter number 2. And quarter 2 is now underway. With possession, Janae Demet. 3 for 4 from the line. All 3 of her points right there at the stripe. Granger on guard of Demet and doing a really nice job on the defense. Demet takes the pass back and is called for the travel. Trying to make her way inside the paint and get off the layup. And the Eagles have a chance to cut into the deficit early in this second quarter. Granger averages 1.4 points per game. That's Granger right there in the corner. Granger, a freshman from Fort White, Florida. Long pass to Parrish. That's for 3. It looked good out of her hands, but it rims out. Tuesday, the second chance, no. And Eagles having trouble getting the ball in the cylinder. They shot 33% in the first quarter. And the Blue Wave shot 50%. The bulk of that by Kyra Frazine. Frazine from Lake Mary, Florida, a freshman. This is Demet with the rock. She gives this one up and going inside for the layup, but missing was Trevonda Jackson. Missed opportunity for the Blue Wave to put their lead into double digits. And now Jackson will be called for her first personal foul. First team foul of the second quarter and a substitution, 2 for the Blue Wave. Janiyah Alicia, she wears number 12, and Amira Nyani is number 5. Alicia averages 2.9 and Nyani 8.1. That's Granger shooting the ball outside to Brown. That's for 3 off the rim. And a nice box out by Caballero. Kept Parrish from getting the rebound. She picked it up herself, found a teammate on the other side of the court, and a foul. That's going against Caroline Smith. That is her first and team foul number 1. It's a shooting foul. That'll send Janiyah Alicia to the line. Blue Wave came into today at 62.3% as a team from the stripe. They are 3 for 4. This is Alicia with number 1, and it is good. And on the season, Alicia 15 for 32 coming in, under 50%, but she hits her first. And number 2 is up and off the rim and rebounded by Tuesday. 20-10 the score. That ball almost got over Granger. She finds Parrish. Works her way up the right side, unable to convert, and a foul. That's going against the Blue Wave, and I believe they called it on Frazine. It was a little tough to tell this time. It is Eagles' possession, team foul number 2. And that is foul number 2 on Kyra Frazine. Eagles trailing by 10. Only 1 point scored so far in this second quarter. Harvey and Brown will switch places. Eagles now inbounding with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Tuesday, fights off the defender, but misses the layup. And the Blue Wave hustling up the court. And the foul is called, and the basket is good. That's going to send Janae Demet to the line for a three-point play. Foul is called on Lydia Cubis. And Demet has hit 3 out of 4. Number 2 on Cubis, number 1 on the Eagles. And Demet, chance at a three-point play. It is good. 5 for 7 are the Blue Wave at the line. Demet is 4 for 5 herself. And the bounce pass to Harvey. And good defense by Deming. Cubis in the corner. Back out to the top of the arc. That's for 3. It's no good. Tuesday hits Cubis back inside to Smith, and a foul. That's going against FSCJ's Amira Nyani, her first, and team foul number 2. 20 on the shot clock. Eagles trailing by 13. Having some trouble holding on to the ball here in the second quarter. Eagles have yet to score. And we have a reaching in foul going against Lucia Caballero, her first. That'll be team foul number 3, or check that, 4. I was looking at the wrong side. So now the Eagles are in the bonus once this ball is inbounded. And Harvey will inbound. Brown going 1-on-2 and a foul. There were 2 in on the play. And the foul is going against, well, she held up 20, but there's no number 20 on the roster. Unless she meant 21, Demet, but again, we'll check in a moment here. Meanwhile, Brown will shoot 2. Eagles as a team, about 68% on the season. First one a little short. Renajala Brown has done a very nice job, 77.3% entering play today, but she misses the first. Number 2 ready, and it is good. First point of the second quarter for TBC. And the foul was indeed called on Janae Demet. 23-11, Blue Wave lead. They had that big run at the end of the first quarter. This one is a little strong coming out of the hands of Alicia. Tuesday got the rebound, but then lost the ball out of bounds. And a substitution will send Emma Parrish back onto the court. And Tuesday will head off. Parrish, Smith, Harvey, Brown, and Cubis for the Eagles. Deming takes the inbound pass. Her shot attempt blocked. Caroline Smith on the defense. And Parrish hustling up the court. Brown inside the paint, off the glass, no. And again, the Eagles having all kinds of trouble getting that ball to drop through. Eagles shooting as a team just 25% to the Blue Waves 44. That's been the big difference here. Blue Wave are making, the Eagles are missing, especially since the end of the first quarter. Once again, Smith is able to block the shot from Elisa. Parrish all the way, and the layup is good. Emma Parrish, her first basket. She averages 10.2. She scored 11 against the Blue Wave on November 21st. Eagles, though, still trail by 10. To the corner. Parrish on guard of Elisa. And Elisa lost the footing. I believe the ball hit her foot. Great bounce pass to Cubis. Yes, it's good. Layla Harvey with the assist. Cubis with her first basket, and a timeout called by Coach Couch. This will be a 30-second timeout with the score 23-15. And let's see if the Eagles can start a run of their own. Cubis averages 3.3 points per game. She scored 2 against the Blue Wave on November 21st. We'll pause right here, and we'll be right back in just a moment. 6 minutes, 4 seconds left in the second quarter, and the Blue Wave lead 23-15. That's Janae Devitt midcourt, guarded by Renajala Brown. Shot clock at 17. Caballero kicks it outside to Nayani. She goes 1-on-2 in a strip. Cubis with the steal. 1-on-2 herself, and the basket is good. 2 in a row for Lydia Cubis, and the Eagles are within 6. They trailed by 13 not long ago. So they started a nice little run, scored the last 6 points. And that one is out of bounds and will go over to TBC. At times, both teams have had some trouble holding on to the ball. 9 turnovers for FSCJ, 7 for TBC. Again, thank you to Liam Davis, a terrific statistician. He and Noelle Wakefield do the honors. Noelle home with her family for Christmas vacation. Liam will probably be going very soon as well. We're very appreciative that he was able to help us out Thursday and today. And a whistle, that's going, no, that's a traveling violation. I thought a foul was called on Cubis, but the official says traveling occurred before the contact. Eagles with a good chance to cut this down even further. They're down by 6 now. Could make it a 2 or a 4-point or a 3-point margin. Smith outside the arc, and an unforced error. The pass out of the reach of Brown, and the 8th turnover of the game for the Eagles. Kyra Frezine back onto the court. She scored 11 points in that big first quarter for the Blue Wave when they put up 19. The lead is 6 for FSCJ. Crosstown rivals, the two teams will meet up on the softball field as well later this spring. Parrish with the rebound. Brown for 3, short. Loose ball grabbed by Nayani. And Brown trying to cut the deficit in half, come up just a little short off the front of the rim. This one is for 3. It is strong off the back of the rim, and a great rebound by Smith. It's not easy to get over for Zine, but Caroline Smith did, a 5'9" sophomore from Lake Butler, Florida. There's Parrish inside the paint, feeding Smith. She kept her foot still. I think that ball was tipped away by Kayla Vincent, if I saw that correctly. But Vincent, whether she got a hand on the ball or not, was able to keep Smith out of the basket. Nice defensive play. Harvey knocks it down, but they keep possession. Vincent right there to reclaim the ball. And a carrying violation. That ball bounced up and took a funny hop on Jackson. She reached back behind her, but by getting her hands underneath the ball was called for the carry. A substitution now for Trinity Baptist. Kia Tolaire now onto the court. We haven't seen Kia for quite some time. She's been out, a little bit of an injury. Kia Tolaire goes by Kia. She's averaging 1.9 in the games that she's appeared in. And she has taken over for Caroline Smith. Cubis to Parrish. Tolaire is across underneath the basket you see on the far side. And a bounce pass to Tolaire. Works her way inside. Spin move off the glass, but a little strong, and rebounded by Frezine. 3:15 and counting. And Frezine able to kick the ball outside to Gator. The basket is good. And a foul. 3-point opportunity for Gator. The foul is on Lydia Cubis. That is her 3rd. And Gator's on the board. She averages 5.9 points per game. And at the line, Gator coming in at a terrific 73.3%. She has hit 22 of 30. One shot after the basket was good, and so is the free throw. 3 points, all on that last play. 26-17. Eagles trail by 9. They were down 13. They got within 6. But then Gator just put it back to 9. Victoria Broadway to Parrish to Tolaire, guarded by Natalia Zaria. Harvey with 6 on the shot clock. Top of the paint. Brown, yes! Another assist for Harvey, feeding Renajala Brown, and that's 3 points now for Brown. Harvey with that great play a moment ago, and she's able to keep the ball in play with the pass from Broadway. Another feed, and no, this one doesn't go, and that one's out of bounds, but last touched by Zaria. We credit Layla Harvey, who is playing really good offense. She may not be scoring the points, but she is helping teammates put the ball in. The freshman from Thomasville, Georgia. And the shot clock will be reset to 20 seconds, 21 actually. Or are they going to put it at 20? It's a brand new shot clock. And we'll see if they keep it at 21 or make it 20. Yes, it does matter. And they're still talking about it. It matters. We've seen Kyra Frazine already score 3 baskets while the ball was in the air when the buzzer rings. So 1 second can make a big difference. They now put the shot clock at 20. Inbound pass to Emma Parrish. She's guarded very well. Harvey, 4-3, no. And a rebound to Gator. Eagles were there, but the ball bounced over Broadway and into Gator's hands. Chance to go back up by double digits for the Blue Wave. Outside to Gator, guarded by Brown. Blue Wave taking their time, getting off the shot. That ball's out of bounds. Alicia slipped as she was trying to pass toward the corner, and that slip caused her to make a poor pass and give the Eagles back possession. Under 2 minutes left. 7-point lead for the Blue Wave. Brown, 4-3, no. Eagles have not made a 3-point shot yet today. They have tried 13 and have been unsuccessful 13 times. Emma Parrish picks this one up off the floor, and a foul. That one is going against Kyra Frazine. That is her 3rd. The Eagles are in the bonus, and one of their better free throw shooters, Emma Parrish, will head to the line. Emma Parrish at 72% on the season. That's low for her. She's usually over 80. Parrish, the junior on the court, hails from Palm Coast, Florida. First of 2. It is no good, a little strong. Parrish had some trouble on Thursday as well, normally very dependable, but she's also very well experienced. We'll shake that off and hope to get this second one in, which she does not do, and a good rebound by Jyla Gunsby, and we have ourselves a whistle. It'll be Blue Waves ball. I didn't tell if they called it a foul. Yes, they did. I thought for a moment I couldn't tell if it was a foul or a possession. It is a foul. It is against the Eagles. It is against Kia Tolaire, her first. And Jyla Gunsby a chance to get on the board. 1.9 points per game. And the first one is up, and it is good. And they are really doing the job at the stripe. First one is good. Lead is now 8. Chance to make it 9. And this one is also right down the middle. Gunsby now with 2. In the season, just 2 for 9, but she sinks both. And a Blue Wave get the steal. And a jump ball this time as Trinity Baptist has the arrow. They'll get 28 seconds, and at the end of each quarter so far, the Blue Wave have gone on a nice run. Trinity trailed by 13 earlier in the quarter, cut it down to 6, and right now the deficit is 9. Eagles just waiting to inbound, and they're going to reset that shot clock. Right now it says 22, and it looks like that's what we'll go with. Bounce pass to Parrish. One dribble. A lot of contact, no call, rebound, and a quick hustle up the court. Demet, 1-on-2. Parrish with the steal, but then it'll be an offensive foul called against Janae Demet. She disagrees, but she keeps her cool. She does the right thing, doesn't say anything, and have a chance at the technical foul. That's one that, to be honest, I thought could have gone either way. It'll be Emma Parrish back at the line. Second opportunity, missed two just a moment ago. And number one of these two, good. Emma Parrish now with 3. Still trailing by 8 with 1 minute to go. Number 2 from Parrish, it is good. So 2 for 2 now, 2 for 4 overall. Eagles back to within 7. And a steal by Harvey. Up the right side of the court, allows her teammates to get into position, and coming from behind is Gator with the pick. And now Gator hustling up the right side of the court. She will pull up to allow her teammates to get into position. Excellent defensive play, both ends of the court, back to back. Harvey and then Gator. Now it's Gator getting around Broadway, and a perfect pick. That was Gunsby, and Gunsby works away inside, misses the shot, but then a jump ball. It is Blue Wave possession. They will get the ball right underneath the basket with 19 seconds on the shot clock. If the Eagles can get a stop, that would be a nice break, because they would then have the arrow to start the third quarter, barring another jump ball. They're going to give 20 on the shot clock. Gator takes the inbound pass, almost lost it, and she gets back near midcourt. And again, Gunsby with the good pick, kept her feet still. Parrish with the steal. 1-on-1 with Gunsby. Layup, no good. Brown rebounds, yes! Ranajala Brown right where she needs to be. It's 5. Will they get the shot off? That's good if it goes, and it just misses. I actually thought that had a great chance. It really did, and it just missed wide left of the goal. So that brings us to the halftime intermission with the score. Florida State College at Jacksonville, 28. Trinity Baptist College, 23. The Blue Wave leading 19-10 after 1, and now 28-23 as we go to the intermission. We're going to pause here. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. You're watching TBC Eagles women's basketball on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College as the TBC Eagles women's basketball is playing the Blue Wave from Florida State College at Jacksonville. I'm Ray Bureau. Thank you for joining us here on the TBC Sports Network. Our cameraman this afternoon, a young man by the name of D'Angelo. I'm sorry, D'Angelo, don't know your last name. Brown, D'Angelo Brown, student here at Trinity Baptist College. We appreciate you filling in for us this afternoon. First time he's done a job like this, and we appreciate him stepping in. We appreciate all of you letting us know you're watching here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Trinity Baptist will have possession as we start the third quarter, trailing 28-23. And some of the numbers, Trinity Baptist shot 29% in the first half, missed all 13 of their three-point attempts, and were 3 for 6 from the free throw line. That's Emma Parrish with the jumper, and it's good. The Eagles now within 3. TBC pulled down 19 rebounds. The Blue Wave had 21 rebounds. They shot 38%, 2 for 7 from three-point range, and 8 for 10 at the free throw line. Kyra Frazine leads everybody on the court with 11 points. 3 from Kalia Gator, 1 from Janaya Elisa, 5 from Lucia Caballero. This is Gator giving it up to Frazine, and the jumper is good. That's now 13 points for Kyra Frazine, the freshman from Lake Mary, Florida. She played her high school basketball at Lake Mary High School. That's Brown feeding Victoria Broadway, 1-on-2, and block shot. Couldn't tell if it was Nyani or Frazine, but it was a block, and Blue Wave trying to get back up by 7. It looks like Emma Parrish will get called for the foul. No, it is not Parrish. It is Kia Tolaire, and that is her second and the first foul for either team in the third quarter. At the line, Amira Nyani. As a team, Blue Wave are 8 for 10, now 9 for 11. That first one drops through. That's the first point of the day for Amira Nyani. And Nyani ready for her second one, a freshman from San Jose Prep on Sunbeam Road here in Jacksonville. I live about a mile away from San Jose Prep. That's a beautiful school and a very terrific academic and athletic program up and coming as well. Eagles will have possession. Nyani on the season came in at 71.4% from the line, and she hit both. And now we have a push from behind. They're going to say out of bounds, or are they going to call the foul? Out of bounds was the call. That's Tolaire, could not get it to fall. Loose ball, and that one's grabbed by Nyani. She slips, but she gets right back up, hustles up to the offensive side of the court. Kalia Gator with possession. Bounce pass inside to Frazine. Three-pointer from Caballero. And again, Eagles fans looking for a traveling call they didn't get, but they do get the possession. Today, Demet scored 6 points and Jyla Gunsby 2 in the first half. Renajala Brown, 7 points, 4 of those coming right at the end of the second quarter when the Eagles started to heat things up. 4 each from Lydia Cubis, Emma Parrish, Caroline Smith, and 2 points each from Layla Harvey and Madeline Tuze. Lydia Cubis has 3 fouls for Trinity Baptist, and Kyra Frazine has 3 fouls and a traveling violation will give the ball back to the Blue Wave. 2 fouls for Janae Demet and 1 each for Amira Nyani, Lucia Caballero, and Trevonda Jackson. And for Trinity Baptist's Emma Parrish, Caroline Smith, Madeline Tuze, each with 1. Victoria Broadway and Kia Tolaire now with 2 after picking up 1 just a moment ago. And a beautiful power move for Trevonda Jackson, her first points of the game. She averages 10.0 and scored 6 against the Eagles on November 21st. The lead is now 9. And a timeout called by Coach Alicia Lewis, a 30-second timeout 34-25. We'll be back in 30 seconds. (34-25), Blue Wave lead. They led 19-10 after the first quarter and 28-23 at halftime. Trinity got to within 3 just as the third quarter started, but now the Blue Wave, with 6 so far unanswered points, lead by 9 once again. But TBC has possession. For anyone watching the Shohei Ohtani watch, he just signed a 10-year, $300 million contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani going to Hollywood, actually staying in that area after playing so many seasons with the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Congratulations to Shohei Ohtani and the LA Dodgers. This is Gator with possession, guarded by Brown. Shot clock at 15. Ball outside to Nayani. Cubis on the defense. Back to Gator. 7 to shoot. Gator inside the paint, and a foul on Tuesday. That's going to be her second. She got all ball with her hand, but hips collided. Correct call made. Body contact was the reason for the call. 34-25. And Kalia Gator will go to the line. She's hit her only attempt so far. That was the back end of a 3-point play. And she hits the first of 2. Blue Wave 8 of 10 in the first half, and now 3 for 3 so far in the second, pending the 4th one of this quarter, and second from Gator. It's also good. They are really pouring it on at the line, now 12 out of 14. They came in as a team shooting 62.3%. Brown lost her footing and the ball. And we're going to see what that call was. The crowd obstructed my view. It looks like it's going to be Eagles ball. A pushing foul called against Kalia Gator. That is her first and team foul number 1. Brown lost possession. Both of them went for the ball. Gator ran into Brown was the call. Again, my view obstructed. But it's Trinity Baptist with the ball. Harvey, Tuesday, Parrish, Broadway, and Cubis, as Parrish is now in for Brown. Frazine, Jackson, Gator, Caballero, and Nayani for the Blue Wave. Broadway wide open underneath the basket, stayed outside the paint, and gets her first basket of the game. She is averaging 1.1. A loose ball grabbed by Harvey, and the Eagles are able to hold on to possession. That's for 3. It is underneath the basket and out of bounds. Harvey extended her arm a little too much and didn't get underneath the ball, and she'll come out in favor of Malaya Granger. 36-27, 9-point lead. Eagles got as close as 3 just seconds into this third quarter, but then it's been mostly Blue Wave since then. Cubis getting back on Frazine very quickly, causing them to work the ball around the arc. And a bounce pass and an unforced error. Jackson had an opportunity at a layup, tried to get the pass off, and the Eagles waste no time getting the ball back into play. Parrish thought about the NBA range 3 and instead will go to the line for 2. That's going against Travonda Jackson. That is her second. And it's team foul number 2, and Emma Parrish will shoot. She is 2 for 4 so far today, all attempts coming in the second quarter. And on the season, coming in at 72%, averaging 9.8 points per game. Actually 10.2. And she hits the first of 2, and it's very important now for the Eagles to get these points with the clock stopped. Right now, trailing by 8, 36-28, pending the second from Parrish. Janae Demmett at the table, ready to check in for Coach Diana Couch. And number 2 from Parrish is short. Granger with the rebound. That ball batted out of bounds. Last touch by Madeline Tuesday. It is Blue Wave ball. In a 36-28 lead, just under 6 minutes left. And a pause just to reset the shot clock to 30. And back underway. Men's basketball, 4 o'clock tip-off at Coastal College of Georgia in Brunswick, only about an hour away from TBC. There goes Jackson. She'll draw the foul. The basket does not go, but she'll shoot 2. We'll see which Eagle gets the call. That is Madeline Tuesday, I believe, was the call, if I saw that correctly. Sometimes it's hard to tell when the official points the fingers away. And the first of 2 for Jackson is good. Tell you, if the Blue Wave end up winning this game, that's going to be the reason right there. They are dynamic at the line. They're now 13 for 15. And Jackson misses the second one. Only 3 out of 16 did not go in. 36-28, actually 37-28. Now the scoreboard has been updated. Parrish's pass stolen by Nyani. Parrish trying to come from behind and pick the ball right back, but Nyani holds on, and a whistle, traveling violation. Travonda Jackson took too many steps trying to work her way past the defense, and the Eagles will get the ball. Blue Wave have turned it over 19 times, the Eagles 13. However, the Blue Wave have turned those turnovers into 15 points. Parrish back to Granger. Ball knocked away. It'll stay with the Eagles. Janae Demmett with the defensive play. 4 seconds ticked off the shot clock. And that one's stolen. I saw that coming as soon as the ball left Granger's hands, and a foul. That's Granger with her first. And the way they're shooting the ball today, the Eagles do not want to put anybody at the line. But they just put Travonda Jackson there, who is 1 for 2 so far. All Blue Wave teammates will head back to the defensive side. They will give up the rebound. 37-28. This one would make it a 10-point margin if it goes. And it does not. Couple of bounces. That ball fell to the left. So a rare miss for a Blue Wave free throw shooter this afternoon. And here comes number 2. It is no good. That one halfway down and somehow popped out. Smith with the rebound. A break for the Eagles. They still trail by 9, however. Brown has to get it across that timeline. They just do get it there in time. Broadway, yes! Victoria Broadway with her second basket of the quarter and the game, 4 points. And a great bounce pass to Gator, and that was an easy layup. Kalia Gator, her second field goal, rather. She now has 7 total points. 9-point lead. And a whistle over near the bench. It's going to be against the Eagles. Renajala Brown called for her first. The Blue Wave are in the bonus. And again, with the exception of Jackson a moment ago, they are really shooting the ball well from the line. Kalia Gator has hit all 3 of her attempts, and she will have 2 more. And the first of those 2 is good. Off the front of the rim, then the bank off the glass. She is now 26 for 34 on the season. And now 27 out of 35 and 9 total points. Harvey lost possession of the ball, got it right back, and was able to get the pass off before her foot hit the ground. Brown for 3, in and out. Broadway the rebound. The ball batted away near the corner and pulled in by the Blue Wave, but a dribble out of bounds. Janae Demet had possession, but as she tried to dribble her way out, the ball hit the sideline. That's a break for the Eagles. I believe Brown was asking about a foul call that didn't happen. The official says the ball hit out of bounds, and that's the reason. But the Eagles do get the possession. And we are ready to resume. Brown is blocked by Granger. And a foul called against Caroline Smith. Her second. Blue Wave are in the bonus, and Chavonda Jackson will shoot 2. It's already an 11-point lead. Chavonda Jackson, 1 for 4. And the first of 2, it is good. First one went through, and again, they will give up the rebound and play defense. And number 2 is good. They are now 15 out of 18 this afternoon at the line. That is a fantastic job. Harvey to Parrish for 3. They have not hit a three-pointer today. And that one last touched by Granger. She might have been better off letting that one roll. And the Eagles will have possession. Trailing by 13, 43-30. Bounce pass to Smith. That one is off the rim. Parrish rebounds. No. And Parrish, though, is able to keep possession for the Eagles. Ball batted away. Harvey tracks it down near midcourt. Shot clock at 15. Pass to Brown and a travel. Brown tried to get the shot off before the second foot hit the ground, but unable to do so. And now a 13-point lead for the Blue Wave. Duze and Cubis in, Smith and Brown out for the Eagles. 3:50 left in the third. And Granger hustles up midcourt. 2-on-1 and a jump ball. 3 players with hands on the ball. And the arrow is with TBC. Or actually, arrow's with the Blue Wave. And 3:42 left. Pull back jumper by Nayani, no good. Rebound for Jackson off the floor. Shot clock at 15. Gator guarded by Cubis. Gator backing up near midcourt, looking for a chance to get off the pass or maybe get around her defender. Bounce pass to Demet. 3 to shoot. She gets it off and misses. The ball did not hit the rim, but the Eagles got the rebound anyway, so the officials let them play on, and we have ourselves a reaching in foul. And we had a tennis ball come onto the court. So the officials stopped the play. Safety for everybody. And the Eagles with possession at midcourt. Broadway takes the pass from Cubis. Harvey guarded by Frazine. Outside the arc, pass to Broadway. And Broadway juggled the pass and made it cost her the shot. Tuesday the rebound and the foul. She will shoot 2. Foul is called on Travonda Jackson. That is her third. It's team foul number 3. And Madeline Tuesday at the line for the first time today. 2 points for the freshman. At the line, 65.7%. And number 1 is no good. A little short off the front of the rim. Did not get the bounce. Tuesday came in averaging 16.9, but has scored just 2 this afternoon. And it stays at 2. The second one does not go. Again, the biggest difference in this game is the charity strike. Eagles are just 4 for 9. The Blue Wave are 15 for 18. It's a 13-point lead. Bounce pass to Frazine. Unable to convert. A missed opportunity. Parrish with the rebound. Feeds Cubis. Inside the paint. Cubis up. No. Rebound Tuesday. And the ball swatted away, but a foul. That one is on the floor. It's team foul number 4, so the Eagles now in the bonus once the ball is inbounded. And the foul is called on Kalia Gator. Double check that. That is number 2 on Gator, so that call was correct. Eagles now in the bonus, both teams, and Gator with the steal. Brown comes from behind, bats it away, and out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. Good hustle by Renajala Brown, keeping Gator from hustling into the paint for the layup. Inbound pass coming. Amira Nayani. And here's the pass inbounds. Demet guarded by Layla Harvey. Backs up near midcourt. Ball hit off her foot. Harvey picks it up. Bounce pass to Brown, and she will go to the line. That'll be number 3 on Kalia Gator. Renajala Brown 1 for 2 this afternoon. The Eagles as a team, I have them at 4 for 9. We'll see if that's correct. 4 out of 10, actually. And the free throws will have to wait until the timeout with the score 43-40 in favor of Florida State College at Jacksonville. Again, TBC has just 1 game remaining in the first semester of play. That's an exhibition game at Division I Bethune-Cookman University. The video link to Bethune-Cookman's YouTube channel is on the schedule page. You can click that one Friday night at 6 p.m., December 15th. And you'll be able to catch the Eagles down in Daytona Beach. Blue Wave have 3 games remaining before they break for Christmas. Those games are all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all at the Palm Beach State College Holiday Classic. FSCJ will play Chesapeake College Friday night at 7, Morton College Saturday afternoon at 3, and Lakeland College Sunday afternoon at 1. December 15, 16, and 17. That'll be it for both teams for the month of December. Here's Renajala Brown, 7 points. And again, the Eagles need to start hitting these free throws, and Brown gets 1. She now has 8 total points. And here comes number 2. It is a little short. Brown on the season, 77.3% coming into today's play. Eagles have had a little trouble, though, at the line, 5 out of 11. Turnaround, short jumper, no. Rebound Tuesday. And that is a tough break for Lydia Cubis as she rolls over after hitting the ground with possession. That is a travel. Cubis lasts that one off. Not much she can do about that one. Blue Wave lead by 12. Inbound pass coming from Amira Nyani. Angela Brown on guard. Nyani right at the top of the lane. 15 to shoot. Harvey on the defense. And making her way inside, but missing is Elisa. Madeline Tuesday up the left side of the court. Harvey back at midcourt. Parrish wide open. Pump fake. Thought about the three. Pull-up jumper, no. And Tuesday gets the rebound and then a jump ball. The arrow is with Trinity Baptist. 1:09. They will get 20 on the shot clock. They had 14, but with a jump ball. Nope, they're going to put it back to 14, says the official. Eagles trail by 12. And now a substitution. First look at Acacia Haynes this afternoon. She averages 2.9 points per game. Lydia Cubis heads off to make way. Pass to Tuesday. Lost her footing. Missed the shot. Haynes rebound and a basket. Perfect substitution for Coach Lewis. Cassia Haynes on the board. Less than a minute to go in the third. Demick gets around Parrish. Ball worked to the left side of the arc, back towards midcourt. Jackson is calling for Demick, and then gets around Harvey, one-on-one, and the basket is good. Janae Demick, 8 points, and the lead is back up to 12. Harvey to Tuesday, and traveling called against Madeline Tuesday, and the turnover will give it right back to the Blue Wave. 12-point lead as we're coming to the end of the third quarter. 10 more minutes still to come afterward. FSCJ 45, Trinity Baptist 33. Blue Wave looking for win number 3. Eagles looking to mount a comeback for their 4th win of the season. 15 seconds. Shot clock and game clock almost even, not quite. And we have ourselves a blocking foul called against Kyra Frazine, and that is number 4. Eagles will get the ball at the line with 10.7 seconds left. It will be Renajala Brown. She has hit 2 out of 4. Frazine pleading her case, but she is going to be called for the foul. She'll head off with 4 fouls, and Vincent in for the final plays of this third quarter. And a stop right as the ball is inbounded. It was an offensive foul. Brown had set up to shoot. But offensive fouls do not garner free throws. My mistake on that one. 8.6 on the clock, and they're going to see if they can reset the clock, it looks like. 8.4. Let's see if the Eagles can get the final shot. Here's Harvey. And that one is picked off. Less than a second, and that will do it for the third quarter. Eagles score 10 in the period, but the Blue Wave score 17 and open up a 12-point lead, 45-33, as we get ready for quarter number 4. We'll be back in just a minute on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Eagles fans, if you want to watch the men's game, which starts in about 21 minutes, go to the TBCEagles.com men's basketball schedule page, scroll down to the game at Coastal College, and click on the live video link, and you'll be able to watch the men, led by Coach Nate DeLeon, take on Coastal Georgia, NAIA program up in Brunswick. And then the men will be at Southeastern University Monday, and then at Jacksonville University and the University of North Florida on Thursday and Saturday next week, and that will do it for the gentlemen in the first semester of play. That one off the glass and in the basket for Travonda Jackson. Her first field goal of the fourth quarter. She has 7 total points. Parrish misses the three-point shot. Again, the Eagles have not made a three-pointer today. Jackson coast to coast misses. Second chance, no, and Tuesday with the rebound. 14-point Blue Wave lead. Going to be tough for the Eagles, but they will not quit. Again, the biggest difference is at the free throw line. Brown lost possession. The ball may have been stripped. I believe Kayla Vincent got a fingertip on it, knocking it away from Brown, but it will be Eagles with possession and 14 seconds on the shot clock. Coming up on 9 minutes remaining. 14-point deficit, now 12 as Tuesday with the inbound pass gets the basket. It's only her second of the afternoon. She has 4 points. She scored 23 against the Blue Wave on November 21st, matching her jersey number. That shot does not go, but the rebound from Demet. She backs up beyond the arc. The Blue Wave can start to work down the clock with a 12-point lead. And Demet is using up the shot clock and the game clock. And we have ourselves a 5-second violation. Good defense by the Eagles. Cassia Haynes in there on the defense. Haynes got a basket for the Eagles near the end of the third quarter. She scored 4 in their first matchup over on the south side. 47-35. Eagles can try to get this to 10 or maybe 9 with a three-point play. Broadway back to Tuesday near midcourt. Harvey, 4-3. It is short. And a rebound goes to Jyla Gunsby. Blue Wave, no hurry. 12-point lead in the fourth quarter. They want to use up as much time as possible. And with possession on the far sideline, a bounce pass hits off Parrish and goes out of bounds and will stay with FSCJ. Coach Diana Couch. Had a chance to say hello to Coach Diana. Very nice woman. We've met a few times. Leading her team to a 12-point lead with just about 8 minutes remaining. She's assisted by Jessica Eaton and Brittany Campbell. And a bounce pass, a perfect one to Vincent, who scores the basket, her first of the afternoon. She averages .2 coming in, and she is on the board. Harvey comes up a little short. And a rebound off the floor. Travonda Jackson, coast to coast, and the basket is good. And a timeout called by Coach Lewis as the Blue Wave have opened a 16-point lead, their biggest of the afternoon. Timeout, we'll be back. The Blue Wave are shooting 41%. The Eagles just 29%. And at the line, that's the biggest difference. 5 for 12 for TBC and a fantastic 17 for 22 for FSCJ. Eagles have possession with 7:33 remaining. Liam Davis, our official statistician here this afternoon. Fantastic job that young man does every time he gets on the stats computer. Battle for the ball underneath the basket, and it will go to the Blue Wave. She held up 0, but Cubis is not on the court. I wonder if she meant Layla Harvey. Let's check with Liam, see what he says. That is a foul called against Layla Harvey. It is her second, team foul number 1 of the quarter. And a pass for 3. That's Nyani, a little short. Parrish with the rebound. Eagles trail by 16. Parrish inside the paint. Her pass knocked away. And it's going to the Blue Wave, a foul against TBC. That's going to be Victoria Broadway with her third, and team foul number 2. 6:48 left to go. Renajala Brown, Carolyn Smith in, Victoria Broadway, and Acacia Hayes out. Both coaches have used all available players at least once this afternoon. 51-35. And a bounce pass to the far side. Brown on guard of Jackson. A 5-second violation. Renajala Brown forces the turnover, giving the ball back to the Eagles. 6:31 left to go. Officials checking things over with the official score book. Jair Zavalios doing the honors for Coach Lewis, member of our men's soccer team. He's getting ready to graduate in the spring. Liam Davis as well, a member of the men's soccer team, a senior. There's Parrish for 3. It's wide to the left. Tuze the rebound. A second chance, no. Brown to rebound and backs it up. And Brown inside, and the basket is good, but no, it's a travel. So no shot, and I thought I saw something on the floor, but that's lights shining down from the ceiling. And a timeout called by Coach Couch with 6:11 left to go, and her team leading 51-35. Full timeout. We'll be right back. It'll be FSCJ's possession with 6:11 left. Men's basketball gets underway in about 12 minutes at Coastal Georgia. It's only their 6th official game of the season. They've played a good number of exhibitions against Division I and against a Division II Valdosta State. They've played Stetson and Bethune-Cookman already. They're going to play Jacksonville and North Florida at the end of next week. 6 minutes left and just a few more seconds. That three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Tuesday. Madeline Tuesday is a rebounding machine. Harvey looking for Brown. Ball batted away and picked up by Demet all the way up the court. Here comes Harvey, but not in time, and Janae Demet is in double figures with 10. Long pass to Smith. She couldn't hold on. Tuesday with a good recognition, able to bounce the ball off the body of Amira Nyani. Madeline Tuesday has 12 rebounds. She had 25 rebounds Thursday night against Florida National. 24 on the shot clock. Ranger takes the inbound pass. Brown for three, no. Eagles are 0 for 19 for three-point range. And a foul called against Trinity Baptist. That is their fourth team foul. I believe they called it against Tuesday. She is heading off. That is her fourth foul. Blue Wave will inbound with 5.5 left. And FSCJ sends Janae Demet across midcourt. Looking for win number 3 on the season. Bounce pass to Jackson. She backs it up outside the arc. Again, the Blue Wave not in any hurry, but that one is for 3, and it's good. Lucia Caballero with the 3, her second of the day, just the third for the Blue Wave. And that pass is stolen. That's Amira Nye. Blue Wave, 28.6% entering play today from three-point range. Caroline Smith gives the ball back to Frazine. They keep it outside the arc, use up some of the clock. And now a pull-up jumper is off the rim. Ball batted around and into the hands of Emma Parrish. And Parrish goes right up the middle. She's guarded by Demet. Left side of the paint. And through the hands of Kia Tolaire and out of bounds. TBC of late having trouble holding on to the ball. They've kept it clean for most of the game. They picked up some turnovers here late. 25 for the Eagles, 23 for the Blue Wave. 4:20 and counting left to go here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, but we're inside here in Trinity Gymnasium, west side of Jacksonville. Florida State College has campuses all over the city. Kent campus on Roosevelt Boulevard, a block shot by Emma Parrish. I used to do some adjunct teaching at both the Kent and the South campus where they play basketball. Bounce pass to Emma Parrish. Inside the paint. And a foul will send Emma Parrish to the line. Foul is called against Lucia Caballero, her second. Eagles are in the bonus. This was a shooting foul either way for Parrish. Emma Parrish is 3 for 6 this afternoon. And the first of 2, it is good. I used to do some adjunct teaching in the adult education program, taught the remedial English for 16 years, the last 6 of them online. And there's free throw number 2 for Parrish. It's good. She has a total of 5 points. Eagles, though, still trail by 19. Ball nearly stolen, but kept under the control of Trevonda Jackson. 3:30 and counting right now. Harvey on guard of Kalia Gator, but Gator is able to find Frazine and a whistle. There's a foul against the Eagles, and it is going against Kia Tolaire. It's her third. That is team foul number 5, and Kyra Frazine at the line. She has not shot a free throw yet today, but she has scored 13 points. And this one is good. And number 2 is also good, giving her 15. (58-37). Wave lead, and the three-point effort from Emma Parrish is good. That's the first one made by the Eagles in 20 attempts. Kyra Frazine, 68.4% from the line before hitting those two just a moment ago. 3 minutes left, and again, the Blue Wave will slow things down with an 18-point lead. Harvey on guard, trying to force the 5-second count. 10 on the shot clock. Brown on guard of Demet. And Demet again will use up the clock. 2 seconds to shoot. Ball's on the floor, and a blocking foul. That's going against Demet. That's her third. And team foul number 3. So the Eagles will inbound. Substitution for the Blue Wave. Gator will come out. And Amira Nyani has come back in. And Parrish up the left side of the paint. Working her way around one, but blocking is Caballero. After Parrish had gotten past her, she reached behind herself and rejected Emma Parrish. Coming up on about 2:10 remaining, and the Eagles trail by 18. And that is Frazine missing the shot. Parrish straight up the middle. 2 minutes left. 20 on the shot clock. Harvey, bounce pass is stolen away by Frazine. And Frazine finding Jackson. Races past Parrish, but Parrish was able to thwart the shot. Tuesday rebound. Harvey to Brown. The layup is good. Renajala Brown now in double digits with 10. And a timeout called by Coach Couch with 1:42 remaining and a 58-42 lead for the Blue Wave. Back in 1 minute. FSCJ has possession with $1:42 left. 58-42 lead and a whistle. Out of bounds. Janae Demet hit the sideline, and that will give the ball back to TBC. Volleyball coach Carlin Pointer in attendance. And she has some young ladies with her as she's using the offseason to help coach some of the youth volleyball here in the city of Jacksonville. Brown, 4-3, no good. It's off the rim. Coach Carlin Pointer has also led the Trinity Christian Academy middle school volleyball team. And now she is the coach of the TBC Eagles after graduating last year as a senior and a player. Emma Parrish will be called for the foul. She is in big disagreement. But that's 2 free throws coming up. And it will be Janae Demet. She has 10, and at the line, she is 4 for 5. As a team, the Blue Wave are 19 for 24. First of 2 is good. That's 11 for Demet. And here comes number 2. It is also good, 21 for 26. Trinity Baptist 7 for 14 at the line. That's Emma Parrish for 3. She has 11. She leads the Eagles, but they still trail 60 to 45. Eagles not giving up. They're going to fight for every point they can get. Harvey gets the steal, but is called for the foul. So Layla Harvey. Oh, I thought they called the foul on Harvey, but it is against the Blue Wave. Both teams now in the bonus. Parrish thought about 3. Feeds Harvey in the corner, and a foul. I have it right. That is number 5 on Kyra Frazine. And that means she is done for the afternoon, but she takes 15 points to the sideline, the leading scorer on the court. And Layla Harvey will shoot 2 for the Eagles. She has 2 points. She has not shot a free throw yet today, and on the season, she is at 76.2%. Frazine is out, and coming in is Kayla Vincent. Eagles 7 for 14 this afternoon. Harvey with her first attempt. It is a little short off the rim. The lead is 15. The free throw margin is 14. And number 2 from Harvey. It is good. So now 8 out of 16 are the Eagles. And again, the free throw line has been the biggest difference. And a pass to Jackson at midcourt. She'll slow things down with less than a minute and a 61-45 lead. Jackson calling for help, and Demet is able to get there just before the 5-second count. She's guarded by Parrish right at midcourt. 4 seconds to shoot. She gets around Parrish, and the basket is no good. Rebound by Tuesday. And here comes Parrish up the right side, under 30 seconds. Shot clock is off. And the pass is through the hands of Tuesday and out of bounds, back over to the Blue Wave. 21 seconds left. They just need to get the ball past the midcourt stripe. They're going to reset that clock now to 23. And the bounce pass will go to Demet. And she will cross midcourt, slow things down. They don't have to shoot. Demet keeping the ball away from Harvey. Jackson guarded by Broadway. 9 seconds left. And Jackson finds Zaria. And Zaria will go to the line. That should be number 5 on Madeline Tuesday. It's a moot point right now with 3 seconds left. And Natalia Zaria heading to the free throw line. Zaria at the line this season. Just 1 for 7 so far in limited opportunities. Chance for her to get on the board with 3 seconds left. The Blue Wave will go to 3-8 overall on the season. They have not played a region game. There's only one other team, Palm Beach State. And a free throw is good for Natalia Zaria, and she gets a big hand from her teammates. Trinity Baptist will go to 3-7 overall in the season. No wins, 1 loss in South Region competition. And Zaria hits them both, and very fitting as the Blue Wave will finish this one 23 for 28 from the free throw line, and percentage of 82.1. And that is the biggest difference as the Blue Wave win this one 63 to 45. 15 of that 18-point margin of victory have come at the stripe. And the leading scorers on the court for the Blue Wave, Kaya Frazine with 15 and Janae Demet with 10. The same for Emma Parrish and Renaja LeBrown for the Eagles. 9 points from Kalia Gator, 9 from Travonda Jackson. Caballero had 8, Nayani 4, Zaria and Gunsby and Vincent each with 2. And Janiyah Alicia scored 1. For the Eagles, Lydia Cubis, Caroline Smith, Victoria Broadway, and Madeline Tuze each had 4. Layla Harvey 3, Acacia Haynes with 2. Well, that's it for the first semester of play on the home court. The Eagles still play at Bethune-Cookman University next Friday night at 6. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Congratulations to the Blue Wave on their win. Good luck down at the Palm Beach State College next weekend. For head coach Alicia Lewis, D'Angelo Brown on camera this afternoon, and athletic director John D. Jones, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College. We'll see you in January.